Hi again. Today, my name is Eken Sazubik. I'm the founder of Eken's Foundation International, the think tank civil and political rights campaigner helping refugees and asylum seekers all over the world. Subscribe to our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Eken's Foundation. Today, I want you to understand my concern over why Canadian government under the leadership of the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau been silent over the refugees from a particular ethnic group called Biafrans, specifically people called the Movement for Actualization of Sovereign State of Biafra, MASOP, and Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, those living in Canada whom have been submitted political asylum in Canada under the Geneva Convention of 1951 and applicable protocol. Now, I want you to understand the Geneva Convention of 1951 and the criteria of refugees under the international protection. One, who are refugees? Refugees are those outside their country of origin or habitual, owing a well-founded fear of persecution in 5 grounds: race, political opinion, particular social group, ethnic group, and religious group or gender. In those categories, if you met one of that category and your case is well founded under the Geneva Convention and the applicable protocol, you are entitled for international protection under that Geneva Convention. Canada is a signatory to that convention, and so many other countries. In first instance, the Refugee Convention of 1951 are being coordinated and guided by the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, the UNHCR. In Canada, there is UNHCR, there is REFWORD, there is Refugee Board. The question in Canada is, are those agencies independent? Because the UNHCR, United Nations High Commission for Refugees, have its head office in Geneva under the supervision of the Inspector General of UNHCR. But my point specifically today and my concern is, why is Canada silent over the killing of Biafrans in Nigeria? Because the Canadian Refugee Board have on ground what is called fact-finding mission that report to them the atrocities, extrajudicial killing, human rights abuse, a violation of fundamental human rights. Those are the things that fall under persecution. In Canada, those two groups I mentioned are from Biafra land. And years ago, there was a crisis in Zimbabwe and Haiti. Canadian government granted humanitarian amnesty for all the Zimbabweans and Haitians living in Canada. But when it comes to Biafra, Canadian government are silent. Rather, they will support Nigerian government who are the agent of persecution. What is agent of persecution? Agent of persecution is the country of origin of refugee applicants who are persecuting the refugee applicants in form of political opinion or ethnic, social, or religion group. Most refugees in Canada from Biafran land, because my strategic and specifically I'm focusing on Biafran refugees in Canada and their treatment, the unusual treatment of Biafran refugees in Canada, on reason why their refugee application, has been treated differently from other refugees. In terms of persecution, in Nigeria, Amnesty International have recorded extrajudicial killing of refugee applicants. I will continue in a moment. I want to show you this photo of Canadian Prime Minister and the President of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, together having a discussion. I'm wondering why Canadian Prime Minister have not raised this issue of extrajudicial killing of Biafrans that are advocating for independent states. Have a look at this video while I will be on the background. Continue. This video shows the Canadian Prime Minister and Muhammad Buhari. You can see smile on their face. The Canadian Prime Minister, because Canada upholds the dignity of human rights, and when it comes to human rights, Canada is doing well. I cannot dispute that. But why are they having such a rapport with the Nigerian government without raising concern of human rights? Because Canada, I have seen most of the time the protest going on in Hong Kong. Canada intervene, guaranteeing political asylum to those people from Hong Kong, because the Canadian government claim that Chinese government are oppressing those people from Hong Kong, or Hong Kong government is oppressing the citizens that are protesting because of democracy. Because of this, I will want you to share this video. Make sure that this video reach all Biafrans in Canada, both members of MASOB movement for actualization of sovereignty of Biafra and the indigenous people of Biafra. I will continue in a while. I'll be back. Once again, thank you very much. If you are just joining me, what I was saying before is the treatment of Biafran refugees in Canada. Why the Biafrans are being treated differently. Why majority of Biafran refugees are being rejected on the ground that there is self-heaven. What is called self-heaven is if you have problem in Imo State, the Canadian Refugee Board claimed or proclaimed that you will be served in Anambra or in Lagos. But the issue of persecution of Biafran agitators in Nigeria now is worldwide. This is what I want Canadian government to recognize, is worldwide. No person advocating for independent state of Biafra, BU IPOB, BU MASOB, none of those groups members are safe, because Nigerian government have made on statement on several occasions that the division of Nigeria is not acceptable, that Nigeria is indivisible. It's not possible for Nigeria to break. So Nigerian government is doing whatever they could to put the country together. This is not my stake. It's not important for the topic. The topic is about the full implementation of Geneva Convention of 1951 in Canada, recognizing the Biafran refugees who their life are in danger in Nigeria for being members of the ethnic particular group advocating for independent state of Biafra. The Canadian Immigration, Canada Border Service Agency, and the Minister of Immigration, all the Canadian MPs, the Minister of, the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, have kept silent over the killing of Biafrans in Biafra land. Most of them are languishing in various detention, while the members of the Boko Haram captured by Nigerian army has been reintegrated into the Nigerian army. The Canadian government should not play double standards, colliding with the agent of persecution, believing the Nigerian government. They should assess the Amnesty International report. The Canadian Refugee Board are treating Nigeria, Biafran refugees from Nigeria differently other than other nationalities. Why is that happening? Why are they different? Why the treatment is, different from others? This is a question the Canadian Parliament need to answer to Biafrans, because the 19th Geneva Convention guarantee the protection of any refugee that have risk of being persecuted or have first risk of crucial harm in his country of origin. I hope this message gets to the Prime Minister. Once again, I will show you again this photo of Canadian Prime Minister and the President of Nigeria having one-to-one discussion. But my concern is, why is the Prime Minister not raising the issue of human rights violation concerns to Biafran refugees? And why is the Prime Minister not raising this issue in the Parliament over the extrajudicial killing of Biafrans? Thank you very much. I'm still remain Ekens Azubike. I am an advocate of refugee rights, irrespective of where you came from. Thank you, and share this video.